Did you know that the last supervolcanic eruption occurred 640,000 years ago at Yellowstone, and scientists estimate that if it erupted again, it could spew enough ash to cover parts of the US in a meters-thick layer? Volcanic eruptions have been a powerful force shaping our planet for millions of years. From ancient civilizations to modern times, these natural disasters have left their mark on human history. And today, scientists are warning us about a potential threat that's getting closer by the day: the possibility of massive volcanic eruptions that could change our world forever. Volcanoes have been a significant part of our planet's geological history, responsible for creating landforms, shaping landscapes, and influencing the climate. But they're also a reminder of nature's fury, capable of unleashing destructive forces that can wipe out entire cities and ecosystems. As we look to the future, one question looms large: are we prepared to face the wrath of volcanic eruptions? In recent years, we've seen a surge in volcanic activity around the world, with eruptions becoming more frequent and more intense. From Iceland to Hawaii, volcanoes are awakening from their slumber, reminding us of their raw power. Scientists are clear: this increase in activity is not a coincidence, but a sign of a more significant geological shift that could have far-reaching consequences. According to recent studies, the likelihood of a major volcanic eruption in the next few years is higher than ever. The Earth's crust is becoming increasingly unstable, with tectonic plates moving at an alarming rate. This movement is causing magma to rise to the surface, resulting in more frequent and more intense eruptions. To put this in a historical context, Mount Tambora in 1815, the eruption of Mount Tambora in Indonesia, is one of the most powerful in recorded history. It led to the year without a summer in 1816, causing global temperatures to drop by about 0.4 to 0.7 degrees Celsius, or 0.7 to 1.3 degrees Fahrenheit. This resulted in widespread crop failures and famine in Europe and North America. Krakatoa in 1883. The eruption of Krakatoa in Indonesia also had a significant cooling effect on global temperatures. The resulting ash and sulfur dioxide released into the atmosphere caused temperatures to drop by about 1.2 degrees Celsius, or 2.2 degrees Fahrenheit, over the following year. And lest you believe that this is all in the distant past, Mount Pinatubo in 1991. The eruption of Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines injected around 20 million tons of sulfur dioxide into the stratosphere, causing global temperatures to drop by about 0.5 degrees Celsius, or 0.9 degrees Fahrenheit, over the next 2 years. But it's not just the immediate consequences that are concerning. It's also the long-term effects on our planet's ecosystem. A significant eruption could trigger a chain reaction of natural disasters, from earthquakes to tsunamis, and even affect the Earth's rotation and axis. The potential for global devastation is real, and it's only a matter of time before we see the next big one. Dr. Lara Mani, a researcher at the Centre for the Study of Existential Risk at the University of Cambridge, discusses the likelihood of an eruption.
The likelihood of a global impacting volcanic eruption is often underestimated. Data from ice cores suggests there's a 1 in 6 chance of a magnitude 7 eruption in the next 100 years. Such eruptions have historically caused abrupt climate change and societal collapse. We need to invest more in monitoring and preparedness to mitigate the potential catastrophic effects on global supply chains, climate, and food security.
The truth is, while we can't prevent volcanic eruptions, we can take steps to mitigate their impact. Governments and scientists are working together to develop early warning systems, evacuation plans, and emergency response strategies to minimize the damage. From building volcanic ash-resistant buildings to creating emergency food supplies, the goal is to be as prepared as possible for the worst-case scenario. Advanced monitoring techniques are crucial for understanding and predicting volcanic eruptions. Seismic monitoring involves using seismic sensors to detect ground vibrations and earthquakes near volcanoes. providing early warnings of potential eruptions. Gas emission analysis is another important method. By measuring volcanic gas emissions, scientists can identify changes in volcanic activity. Increases in gas emissions often indicate that a volcano may be primed for an eruption. Ground deformation measurements are also vital. Instruments like GPS and tilt meters track changes in the shape of a volcano, which can signal magma movement. Additionally, advanced satellite imagery, such as data from NASA's Terra and Aqua satellites, detect subtle changes in volcanic activity, including increases in radiant surface temperature. Technological innovations have greatly enhanced our ability to monitor and predict volcanic eruptions. Drones or unmanned aerial vehicles can safely collect data from hazardous areas, providing real-time information on volcanic activity. Artificial intelligence algorithms are used to analyze vast amounts of data from various monitoring techniques, improving eruption prediction accuracy. Early warning systems, like the National Volcano Early Warning System in the United States, integrate data from multiple sources to provide timely alerts to communities at risk. Here are some activities that can be done to prepare. Detailed risk assessments help communities understand their vulnerabilities and develop appropriate response plans. Education and training are also essential. Educating residents about volcanic hazards and conducting regular drills can enhance community resilience. Developing and practicing evacuation plans ensures that communities can respond quickly and safely in the event of an eruption. As we've seen today, the threat of volcanic eruptions is real, and the potential consequences are devastating. But by staying informed, being prepared, and working together, we can face this challenge head-on. So, what do you think about the threat of volcanic eruptions? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our other videos on natural disasters that could change our world.